What is going on, guys? My name is Bilal, and today we're going to be talking about hair care. As always, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe so you can stay updated on health and fitness related content and new research in the pipelines. So my story begins actually when I was 18 years old. I started taking creatine phosphate and I started losing hair right here on the corners. Yeah, so according to many studies, creatine phosphate does increase DHT, which is the male pattern baldness hormone, so that initiated my balding. For 4 more years, I've been struggling with balding, and it was very aggressive, very rapid. And I made this video in February 2022, right before I started taking finasteride and hopping on a regimen to fix my hairline. And here we are in August 2022, so it's been 6 months on finasteride and 1.5 months on minoxidil, and you can see a significant improvement to my hair compared to how it was in February when I show you the picture on screen. It's a lot better. So today we're going to be talking about how you can fix your hair just like I did. So the first thing you're going to need to do is find a DHT blocker. A lot of people that started balding in very early ages, like when I started I was still 19, I couldn't really hop on finasteride immediately without thinking about the precautions and the side effects of it, because it's a big decision. So one of the things you can do is use a DHT blocker called ketoconazole by buying Nizoral shampoo, and it is here and it's that cheap on Amazon. So that's a good first step for anybody that wants to start doing something about their hair loss. But after that, I would say when it gets to a point where you need to start caring about your hair loss, you should hop on finasteride. Finasteride is the gold standard for DHT blockers, but one thing you need to do before you start finasteride is get your blood work done. That's the most important thing. The blood work I ended up getting was my test, my DHT, my free test, estradiol, because if your estrogen to testosterone ratio was way out of whack, like if you have too much estrogen, you could be, developing side effects such as gynecomastia, impotence, or other. I also got TSH, LH, FSH, pregnenolone, my neurosteroids. I got all that stuff checked. Everything was good when I went in, and when 3 months later when I took another test after finasteride, everything was also still good, and I even increased my testosterone while suppressing my DHT by 70%. Finasteride did exactly what it was supposed to do, and I experienced no side effects at all whatsoever. So if I were you guys, I would genuinely, it was really hard to actually get the dermatologist, because that's where you're supposed to get that stuff prescribed from. It was hard to get the dermatologist to prescribe me all those tests. So I would recommend going to an endocrinologist, because they're more likely to help you out with the things that you request. So that's the route I went. I was doing a derm and an endo to get this stuff done. Next up, instead of taking minoxidil right off the bat, I wanted to see how I did with finasteride first. So the thing I did next was to do the natural route, natural growth stimulants. So I'm going to post a bunch of studies up right now on the screen for you guys to go check out. They're going to be linked in the description down below. And basically what those studies say is that you can use rosemary oil, and it's pretty much as powerful as minoxidil. You could use them in synergistic ways to possibly get a better outcome if you use both of them together. You also have pumpkin seed oil, rapeseed oil, raspberry oil. Raspberry oil is also a good sunblock agent for your hair, because the sun can actually damage your hair as well. And peppermint oil. Those 3 things can help significantly. So can rice water. Also, currently I'm using tretinoin with my minoxidil, and tretinoin is 0.025. I was told that tretinoin was a very strong agent, and it can cause acne and other things, and breakouts and dryness of the scalp. And I haven't noticed any symptoms, by the way. No symptoms of minoxidil or finasteride at all. However, I do have pimples. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a pimple right there and there's a pimple right here. It's pretty hard to see, honestly, because of the lighting. But I have 2 pimples on the sides of my heads, and I actually never get acne, so this is kind of weird. So I'm assuming it's coming from either tretinoin or minoxidil, and I'm thinking that it comes because of my pillow. So what I plan to do prospectively is to change my pillow covers every day. I bought a bunch of pillows, and they're still shipping. Pillow covers from Amazon for $8. I bought 7 of them. And I also bought these hair shower caps. So I put these on and then I go to sleep, because then the minoxidil and everything and the tretinoin won't stick on my pillow, and then I can go to sleep without worrying about getting stuff on my face. I also started a skincare regimen, but that will be for another video where I'll talk about what I do for my skin. Because people tell me that I have really nice skin, and I do stuff for it. Once you get your minoxidil and finasteride, you got to start microneedling. So I would buy this $200 microneedling device, just because instead of getting the rollers can actually cause like some damage to your scalp, even though it's like kind of shredding it. Having like a precise hole is much better. Also, you could go way faster with the device. So I end up microneedling. The thing about microneedling is you have to puncture yourself hard, 1.5 millimeters, and draw some blood. It's painful. I like literally sobbing, I look like, every time, and my head is bloody every time. If you guys enjoyed that video, please make sure to leave a like, and also tell me in the comments if you're struggling with hair loss, or if you need help, just let me know and I will answer any questions you guys have. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in another video. I'm out.
Sir,
Peace.
yes sir. Yo, what up, boys?